Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Archibald von Hammerstein. That's what I've determined for today. And the last stream of Veilguard did really well, and so even though I don't really want to, I am nothing if not a whore. So here we are, with Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Today we are going to speak with the Dread Wolf. Hopefully he's a furry. That way at least I can get some interesting things out of this. If nothing else, there'll be something to indulge in, you know. We might get some fluff money. Speaking of, the furries in the chat right there. Artemis Fowl is his name. Look at him. Look at him. He's yiffing. And barking. Let's see. Barkimus, Dev ran away, chat. He will not get away again. We do not know this. The Dev is slippery. Remarkably slippery for one of his size. And reminder, chat, Dev and I were supposed to debate today. I was ready. Dev couldn't make it for some reason. I don't know. Barkimus attempts to establish a narrative. Oh, perfect. Look, chat. It's a video game. In 2024. You know, I really should have given my character like a different eye color. Like, I don't know. Like blue kind of works, but I think like a bright retarded green would be lovely here. But anyways, story time. Find a place to reach out to Solus. Good. Oh hey, it's the Mass Effect Aquarium.
Harding must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
I remember the Mass Effect. Wow, tentacle sex. Jesus. I remember the Mass Effect Aquarium. The fish always died because you need to feed it in between missions, but I never did because, you know, entire ships worth of crew members couldn't simply just feed the fucking fishes. No, that'd be too difficult. Too complex a task for the Normandy's crew. Shaving mirror? I mean, I might need that.
I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look at it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
What? I'm sorry. Okay, fuck. We're starting off, are we? That is perhaps the single cringiest thing I have ever encountered outside of anime. Holy shit. And also, have you noticed as well, this entire game is nothing but cuddly-wuddly, fluffy-puffy affirmation? Like, the world is ending. Elven gods have returned. Now, like, we're gonna fuck everything. We're gonna destroy the universe, bruh. And everyone's like, we'll handle it. It's not a big problem. We'll deal with it. Like, everybody acts as if this is not a big deal in the slightest. I feel as if this is... It comes across as a... I don't know, like a fan-fiction fantasy setting where you already know that, like... This is the kind of writing you would make if you insert yourself into the Lord of the Rings, already knowing the outcome of the Lord of the Rings, if that makes sense, you know? Phantom Lord, should we send Dev a 1776-style Liberty gift? No, he's already rejected Liberty, chat. He's already sided with Richard Spencer, who is apparently voting for Kamala Harris, which I... Dev has joined forces with Richard Spencer to elect a black woman to president. What is this timeline? Sandoom's been a member for 11 months, thank you very much, sir. So Dev fled back to his safe space, Gulag, to avoid the cringe squirrel. Yes, the cringe squirrel. Rabeleg623 watched some of the previous stream and have to say that Rook in her armor at the beginning looks like Portman in Thor Love and Thunder. Also, the visuals of the game reminds me of the Saints Row game in the worst way. Yeah, I can kind of see it. Hold... Excuse-moi? I look good and gender I didn't even see it. Okay, gender identity options.
Here's the question. Fire is the answer.
All right. establishes transgender. Here we go already. Establishes transgender identity. I'm surprised you didn't write ideology there. And unlocks new dialogue options in future conversations. Really? I get... What? Am I not... Wait, am I not all... Okay, so this is fluffy wuffy affirmation. I thought I was a they them already. Alright. I love who I am. Establishes transgender... What? Hold on. Are they... Oh, they're... Oh, God. Okay, no. I'm going to get... I need a glass of water again. Fuck.
Service guarantees citizenship.
I swear to God, this game is doing actual physical damage to me. Holy fuck. Okay. Right. So I have 3 gender options. All of them are transgender. Fantastic. I love that. Why is the... Why are there options? Why are there 3 options to say that you're I thought I already was a they, them. Like, did the character creator not already establish this? Why do I have this portion? This incident, okay, so, a little bit of a side note here, a little bit of a side tangent. One of the people who worked on this game was a woman... YouTube, by the name of Laura Kate Dale. Now, Laura Kate Dale may be a name that rings a few bells for some of you, because she was one of the people who hung around Total Biscuit during the last, months of his life and year. And she also came up during the CoxCon scandal, where, what was the joke? There was a joke. Oh, yes. There was a joke asked at the convention to Jesse Cox, are traps gay? Which was a meme going around at the time, are traps gay? It was a meme question, a meme joke. And you could see of the video recording that everybody else understood that it was a joke. Everybody understood it was a meme. But Jesse Cox,
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Anyways, up on stage, you could tell that he was really serious. Like, oh, what do you mean? What do you mean is that? Oh, what do you mean? He's really pissed off. And it was weird because this was an obvious meme, and this was supposed to be like a video game convention. This was the moment when a lot of people realized that the influencers too had been conquered by this nonsense, as apparently it came out later that Total Biscuit had had a talk with Jesse Cox behind the scenes after having a talk with Laura Kate Dale, who had drilled all of this identity, gender, ideological nonsense into his head, and she had literally driven him batshit over the course of the last year or so of his life, turning a man who used to be one of the staunchest consumer defenders in video games into a person who was more than happy to loudly and proudly proclaim, I don't care about you unsubbing, you've already been replaced. And And this is exactly the kind of dialogue I would expect her to write. The kind of where everything needs to be a positive. Everything needs to be acceptance. There can be no rejection of the gender ideology. There can only be the illusion of choice. Like, of course we're gonna let you choose, of course. You can choose to be transgender, or you can choose to be transgender, or you can choose to be transgender. Wow, is there... What is the reject option? Where is the... No, actually, I've come to my senses. I'm no longer a non-binary furry Chad. God help me. Oh, fuck. And even 4 back is just keeping whatever you had. Like, there is no option to reject here. There's no, like, this is stupid, I want to get out of here. They wrote 4 options to say the same thing. The yes sarcastic, yes and no, but yes meme. And, like, the entire game, too. Oh, God. I've been noticing this too, whilst playing the game. You can't be rude anymore. You can't be an asshole. I've been picking what appears to be the most combative option every time, and at the very most, I am mildly snarky. At the very most, I am mildly snarky. There is not a single combative... Have you even had an option to reject your companion so far? I don't think you have. Like... It's all been sanded down now to the point where there is barely any actual options left to the player. It is as linear a narrative experience as you can imagine. And, you know, even that is not necessarily a bad thing. A linear narrative experience can be a good thing, but not when it then also gives you the veneer of choice, where you have 3 choices that all result in the exact same thing. Alright, well, I've got to see the trans dialogue, I guess. I'm getting there. I love who I am. Feels good to see the real me. I love myself. There you go.
There they are. The person I knew I was. I did the work. I stuck with it. And now I get to see them every time I look in the mirror.
Who the fuck speaks like this? Who the fuck talks like this? Like, now I get to see themselves. I get to see them every time I see in the mirror. God, do I have some sort of paranoid delusions? Do I see other entities in the mirror staring back at me? I fucking know.
The ever-turning orb. My final training project as an apprentice. I spent months finding the precise balance of energy flows to make the enchantment permanent.
Okay. It's like your character has totally done stuff, I guess.
My teacher said they'd never seen anyone weave the layers of magic so intricately. But it all just felt right.
Okay, enough of the fluffy bubba bucky. Oh, I was about to say enough of the fluffy wuffy hug box, but I'm not allowed to. Settle in the room. Place keepsakes. 2 out of 4. No, you will go through our gender affirmation process, you bigots. Fine.
Best drink of my whole life. Fresh water from this pitcher after Varric and I got out of the trap set by that double-crossing noble.
You know, this kind of reminds me of the cyberpunk thing.
Or that stopping him would get me kicked out of the Lords of Fortune.
What was it?
Until the heat dies down.
Where in Cyberpunk, you're introduced to your companion, the dude, whose name I forget, something with J or something, I think. You introduce to him, and you do one mission together, and it's kind of cool, and then you see a flashback of stuff to build your relationship with this guy, right? And I was like, why couldn't I play that? I would like to play that. Couldn't we build that relationship properly with all of these cool missions? That would be awesome. But the game says no. This is the kind of the same thing, except you don't even get a flashback. You don't even get the introduction mission. You get to look at some stuff and be like, oh, wow, you had such a great relationship with that dwarf dude. Sure.
If I'd have been a little bit less proud of myself, the Queen might not have blamed the Lords for what happened. I have to get better at seeing the big picture.
What lords are we talking about? Which queen? Like, what? God, fucking 3 out of 4.
A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits.
Heresy's the
Really?
question. Fire is the answer.
Think of ruling like a game of chess. That each move determined what mark humanity will leave on the world.
That's not chess.
If we don't stop fighting each other and focus on the real problems,
citizenship.
It'll be the gods leaving their mark.
Who's fighting us? Like, God, again, like, they say shit that sound like... I swear to God, this is progressive writing in a nutshell right here. They say shit they've heard other places, like, God, if we don't stop fighting each other, the great others will defeat us.
Maybe if I clear
Who else is fighting us? We've met nothing but support. Nobody's been opposing us. There's no evil nobles trying to resist us here. It's not like we're being oppressed by the man. Like, we don't even fucking hardly even know what we're fighting. It's like, we have to fight together. We're already doing that. Yeah, but I heard this in a movie and it was a really moving line. With context, maybe. Never fucking mind. Okay, where was I? Black Omega 9, what do you expect from people whose sole defining character trait is their identity? Yes. It has to be forced in everywhere, even when it makes absolutely no sense. It isn't affirming the character's identity, it is affirming the identity of the dude who wrote it. You know what? I guarantee you. What happened was that one diversity hire went in, we should have a trans mirror. It's like, oh, that's a good idea. This should be the option. And it's like, no, is that a good option? I like this option. The third trans gender affirmative option. No, I like a third option. And that's why you have 3 options, because they couldn't agree on the precise fucking verbiage. Sandum, it's manly manjo. Isn't manly enough, Arch? Oh, I couldn't make it any bigger. Roblox 63, Princess Bridge quote for your character incoming. And every woman who cries out, dear God, what is that thing? Will echo in your perfect ears. That is what to the pain means. It means I leave you in anguish, wallowing in freakish misery forever. I read that as freakish mayonnaise for a moment, and I also thought that was a better sentence. Scholar Thane, I think it was one of the playtests that said, I felt like HR was in the room at all times. Yeah, I can see it. Infinite Ryu, Arch is just waterboarding us streaming this game. I am, largely. Diswiz, how can you have that massive jaw with just tattoos? Tattoos? Oh. Potatoes? Potato is the king of fruit. Elsa's Run, Arch, why are you playing in a puddle of vomit? Is that chunk of human fecal matter I see mixed in? I'm not entirely sure, but it looked pretty and it was a Mass Effect, so, yeah. Lum, Arch left Dustborn so much he's playing this now. Indeed. And if it's you, I haven't got the game and I want a refund. Exy, here is your no-dev tithe on a Saturday. Thank you, Arch. You're very welcome. And Jesse Jinx, I like that you're coming around to Cancer Aid Hat Salesman's gym position of whoring out. If women can do it, then so can men. Also, I heard the dev was touring some weird crack dens around Toronto, where they have no standards to do depraved acts. Nah, he's just writing a video on how how Trump didn't steal January 2020. Or, well, how the other party didn't, I guess. Right, okay, 20 minutes, and I haven't actually gotten to the soulless part. And hey, bald man.
It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
But perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. You could not possibly be here to take advice from the one you called the elven god of lies.
Wow, it's a lot of sass coming from a fucking bald dude trapped in a bowl of his own creation. I know video... Okay, so I've been seeing these little pop-ups happening, and part of me is like, okay, you know, that's useful. It's like, oh, she was hurt because of your decision to bring her along. Like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Now it's just becoming condescending. It's like, hey, do you remember when he talked to you earlier and he was like, the gods are evil, and you were like, bitch. You remember that one? I do! Thanks for reminding me. I wouldn't have recalled. As if I was. Nothing is happening from your perspective, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if anyone was fucking with you and pretending the world was ending. Pretending that the gods came back to troll you. So what do you think the purple one loves more? Dustborn this game or Baldur's Gate 3? Definitely this game. Definitely this game. He's probably got a pretty big chubby wubby for this one. Seems like the kind of game he might enjoy, you know? Jeez, okay, right. Yeah, no, okay. Aggressive option again.
I'm not here to debate whether what you said was accurate.
But to be clear, it was accurate.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
Again, like, you picked the prickliest option, and it's just like, I'm not here for that.
Share it with you. I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
I'm the only person. That's what makes me the right person. I'm literally the only person here. The only person who can talk to you. You're trapped in a bubble. You have no choice. Shut up, bold boy. I punch up. You should know. And again, it's such a pointless question. So how can I know that you're the right one? I'm the fucking protagonist. I am the only one here. You can't communicate to anyone else. You're trapped in space. You don't have a choice. Why are we going through this? Merely so I can jerk myself off and go like, I'm here. Like, I know I'm here. I am playing the... I punch up. You should know.
I stopped you, didn't I?
You disrupted the ritual.
Yeah, I did. Even though I'm nowhere near as powerful as you.
Your plan is to tell me how powerful you aren't?
Back in the Lords of Fortune, I was hired to accompany this noble who was hunting for...
You are good to leather team because you're good at succeeding as terrible odds, did I?
Die in an ancient ruin collapsing around us.
But you escaped with your team and then tracked down and prevented the noble from selling the relic to the Venatori.
How do you know that?
He's in your head, dumbass.
For the better
Fire
part
is
of a
the
year.
answer.
It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that powerful opposition doesn't frighten me. I find a way to get the job done, whatever it takes.
I suppose I was not so
Service
different when I
guarantees
started.
citizenship.
It's very empowering.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris, the elven gods as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power.
Service guarantees
The rest is
citizenship.
imprisoned, until they release it.
Ah, the great evil is but a fragment of the great evil. Trust me, we're raising the stakes again.
Then we shut down whatever they need to do to free the Blight.
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's
Service
prison.
guarantees citizenship.
My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first? What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted, murderous monsters.
Agreed. Algernon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt. Who feel their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you
Nazis.
hunt them, they will lead you to Algernon and Gillenane.
Also, can we talk about this whole constant need to power scale all the fucking time? The Blight was already a world-ending apocalyptical threat. It was already an overwhelming enemy force that required all the nations, all the alliances to bring together to fight off, and even then only at great cost. And now I say, oh, that was but a fragment of its power. Okay. Can't it just be dangerous? Can't we just establish that this thing is dangerous and then deal with that thing? No? Okay, fine. Thanks.
I came here for specifics, not fortune-telling.
I would tell you more were I not currently imprisoned thanks to your actions.
Fine. I'll go kick the trees and see what falls out.
The
Service guarantees
the lighthouse
citizenship.
Soluvian can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Wow. You know, we could have avoided literally all of this if you'd just... Ironically, we could have avoided actually, literally, this entire video. You know what, this is one of... What was the term for this? The idiot plot that continues only because everyone involved in it is an idiot. This is that. Varric was an idiot because he's like, oh, I'm trying to imprison the gods in like a more secure prison. They're breaking out. They're gonna kill all of us. That's all he needed to explain. And Varric is like, oh, yeah, we gotta stop him, bruh. And Solis is like, hey, you trying to stop me? Well, I could explain to you why I'm doing this, but I'm just gonna stab you instead.
Fire
Then the rest of the
answer.
team was like, oh, hey, we gotta stop him, even if we have no fucking clue what he's doing. And then he gets stopped, and then it turns out that what he was doing, everything is now worse. And there he is, like, hey, you shouldn't have done that. Why did you do that? Well, yeah, we thought you were trying to fucking destroy the world or something. No, I was trying to save it.
Fire is the answer.
God help me. Literally, this entire video game could have been avoided if Solus and Varric had a fucking drink.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Sweet baby Jesus. Hey, Varric, I want you to know I hold you personally fucking responsible for everything that happened here.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing.
The team needs to act fast,
The team.
and it can't do that with me leading from a bed.
Heresy's the question.
You've got to take
Fire is
point
the
on
answer.
this.
I know. We've arrived at the handing off the torch segment of this video game, where the old leading character goes like, hey, you! They, them rookie, you look like a leadership material kind of guy. Yeah. I can replace you, Varric.
I'll get it done.
I never doubted it.
Of course you didn't.
Harding, mate.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid?
No.
That scheming noble locked us up.
Yes,
inside
I know.
that
God help me. Kill Arch. Kill Arch. Thank you.
I'll let you get some
I'm
rest.
not gonna hear the
You're
fucking
gonna be
noble
fine,
story.
Rook.
I am not sitting through the fucking noble story. Again, you've told it to me 3 times in the last fucking 5 minutes. God fucking... Yeah, but he's... Alex, this is like a fanfiction, not official. Morrigan. Thank you, sir. Oh, okay, right. We should... Let me do a calendar update whilst I calm down for a second. God. Superfluous dialogue is one of my biggest trigger points, unironically. when you're repeating the same story point ad infinitum over and over again, it really does push me buttons. If it's true, this game proves you can never underestimate a normie's willingness to consume an established product. True. Much shame Transarch is barf. Renewals. Varric is Dragon Age Inquisition, so I guess the game banks on nostalgia from playing that game. Oh, but no, he was installed in 2, wasn't he? I think so. Though this character did stuff with Varric.
Heresy's the
Thought,
question.
though this
Fire is the
character
answer.
originally still would not have their story. Weird, yes. And this last yet, 120 sec to Morrigan. Morrigan. There you go. Jay, these new gold standard, they've kept trying to shoehorn in the Blight since Dragon Age Origins, but it ended too decisively. It should have been 4 separate stories in the same world of Dragon Age Origins. God, I wish. That's that damn game dialogue, blah blah blah, big evil, blah 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 blah. Yes. Mr. T, $50 on Streamlabs. Thank you very much, sir. Have you looked into Traveler lore for the communist pony? She is not a communist pony. Starlight Glimmer is the best pony, and she's the best pony because she defeats communism. She rises against communism. Traveler lore for the community. I have not. No, I don't know what that is. Flappy the Clown. It's always struck me as peak irony that the type of people who endlessly preach positivity tend to be some of the worst people imaginable. Also, I've been wanting to do some reading on the German occupation in Norway. Do you have any recommended books? Honestly, not. I have not read much on it, because honestly, not that much happened up here. To be fair. The Heavy Water, I think, is one that would at least tell you about the, sabotage operation against the heavy water plant at the Yukon. That could be interesting. Jesse Jinx for $60. Thank you very much, sir. Feel the anger flow through you, Arch. I noticed that punching up dialogue knock you for 10 physics damage. Psychic damage for Applejack and Chrysalis, 39 each with the bonus. I shall do so. Alright. And Applejack. Right, so, calendar. Let's actually adjust that real quick.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Right, so the calendar. The expansion of the calendar has been successfully funded, so it is no longer the top 10. We have unlocked another 12 slots, so there will be 2 months per month in 2025, because that's just the kind of year it's going to be, okay? It's going to feel longer than it was. At the top of the calendar is Angel from Borderlands 2 with 557. Chairman Mao Asakura, 512 on second. Chrysalis on third with 479. Applejack on fourth, 489. Fifth is Mirella Q. Melremark. Sixth is 2P from Nier Automata. Seventh is Mitsurugi Mea at 423. Tali Zora is eighth with 427. Actually, she should be 7. Let me switch on that. 9 is Dick Girl Deathclaw Waifu, 420. And Morrigan is 412. Then on the second list is Sexy Factorio Waifu, Arashwele, Red Sonja, Starlight Glimmer, best pony, Ninua from Raging Golden Eagles comic, Sister of Battle, Argenta, and Kibella from Rogue Trader, along with Vladiena Milze from 86, Ariel from My Little Mermaid, Fluttershy, Rumi Usagiyama from Boku no Hero Academy, and Duchess Strawberry is then the final entrant on the extended list. So there you go. We will have ourselves a nice big sexy calendar next year. Right. Check with Neve. Consult with the team. The team! The team, guys! We're a team! Team! Guys, we're a team! Guys! We're a team! Upgrading gear will increase statistics. Stats. Whoop-de-doo. Look, Neve has found herself her own little cave over here.
Nev, you've got wisps.
Yeah, they came with the place. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look.
Wow.
If you can get anywhere but Argon.
That pantsuit is not particularly flattering on you.
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods
Like,
are
it doesn't
corrupt
make your
magic
booty
personified.
look bigger, it
Who
just
did we
makes
hire
you
to
look
fight
fatter.
First,
Heresy's the question.
Antivan crows.
Fire is the answer.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the demon of Vyrantium.
Like, seriously, I know dick all about fashion, but I know that that does not make her look better. That only makes her look chunkier.
It's a fancy name. Can you back it up?
That's the question. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years. But the crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
Have you noticed how much worse lip syncing has gotten? In the intro, like the tutorial mission, they actually had really good facial animations, and ever since, like, the first couple of dialogues, it's just gotten worse. Like, they put all of the effort into the trailer material and then just hand-waved the rest of the game away.
As soon as possible.
I hadn't planned to dawdle.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority.
Won't help and can't be trusted. Which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something.
Service guarantees
Besides,
citizenship.
I owe them an update.
Of course, every good story needs a resistance movement. Okay, so I've been picking the prickly option because I figured that would be the evil one. It ain't working. I'm going to switch over to the weird mask, hoping that's better.
I get the feeling you have a lot of dramatic stories.
One or two.
So, we talked to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Alright. Ugh. The smuggled relic case. Wow, get to Treviso or Docktown. Jesus. We have options? Ooh. My god. Non-linearity. How remarkable.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion.
Wow.
There you have it. What is that place? If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Alluvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Viravas, freedom of ways. I wonder...
I mean, so long as you didn't call it the Underground Railway, I guess. There's a frightening percentage of females in this party. I don't know, I don't like this. I don't know about this team.
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous? As the Fade often is.
More dangerous than elven gods who wield the Blight as a weapon?
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Alluvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Hi, random thing that appeared out of fucking nowhere and started talking to me. This, by the way, is equality. Equality, this is. This is diversity. Women. All women. Talking. Yeah. Mr. Nicholas, do you hear the voices too? Let the dark gods guide your hand on this one arch. Put this on Tali. Alright. Tali's order, Vas Normandy. She is a good grill.
Heresy is the question. Fire is the answer.
It is true. It is true that Tali's aura is a good grill. Seymour the Persian Arch, I want to thank you for the videos on the Siege of Rax. It inspired me to learn about logistics and it helped me a lot during my Air Force job interview. Good, good. That is the way we do things here. We help with logistics. Much ashamed. How much to quit this and play a better game? And Teamcast mass menstruation. Well, you see, this may be a bad game, but it draws in the views, unlike the good whore I am. I've got to keep going where the views are. Hi, random person. Who are you?
Who are you? And how did you get here?
I like how everybody's so fucking...
You carry it now.
Everyone is so nonchalant about this, too.
A new journey.
Like, a random monster appears whilst they're in the warp, basically. It's got a helmet of multiple eyes,
Well, can't
and
tell
nobody
if that's a
reacts.
trap
They're
or
just like,
not.
hey,
But we're short on options.
who are you?
One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
Sad.
Service guarantees citizenship.
I don't trust it.
No matter whatever or whoever else they are, they're a creature of the Fade. That means they're dangerous. Keep your weapons ready.
And we still don't know what this Alluvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Like, even the characters know that they're in a video game. There's no actual danger. Like, so... This is one of those interesting things in storytelling, right? Where we know how this game is going to end. This game is going to end with us defeating the elven spirits and winning the day and everybody's safe and happy and fluffy wuppy puffy. That's how this game is going to end. And if the game is really, really, really spicy, it might allow some of your team members to die, if it's really, really, really spicy. But that's it. Like, it's always going to be a good ending so long as you get through the video game, right? But the point is, you're not supposed to know that, you're not supposed to think that, you're not supposed to bear that in mind as you play. As you play, you should be, Jesus Christ, the Blight just wiped out the Allied armies. Shit. Okay, we're gonna need to rebuild some alliances here, otherwise this is gonna go real bad real quick. But in this game, there is no doubt about that. Like, we're not even trying to find allies. Up until now, we're looking for like one new dude to help us on the Underground Railway. And all of the characters are just completely nonchalant about this. Like it doesn't matter. The world is ending, they keep saying, and everyone's having tea time. Yes. Well, I can change my party. Whoa. Neve, Shadow Dragon. Bellara, Veil Jumper. Harding, Inquisition Argant. Oh my god. Les options. Les options. Les options. The options, chat, they're overwhelming. I don't like any of you. And Harding, I kind of like... Harding is the closest thing to at least a mildly adorable character. Her little round face reminds me of an oversized little squirrel. You know, you kind of just want to reach out a hand and pet it and... Oh, you're a cute little thing, aren't you? Oh, bit of a adorkable weirdo thing, aren't you, you tiny thing? Bellara just looks... I don't even know. She looks old in a weird way. I'm kind of expecting her face to break into random wrinkles, you know? She looks like an Asian woman past menopause in the weirdest way. And Neve... I don't like Neve. Like, Neve... reminds me of the chick from Star Wars. You know, the Inquisitor chick who was. You looked at her and like, wow, you're actually pretty
Service
cute.
guaranteed
Until you see her nose, just this enormous piece of hatchet-beaked metal in her face. Like, I could split logs with this. It's like, oh boy, why though? Why though? March Team Fantifa fights slavery and capitalism. I guess you're whale. Martyr Team Fantifa fights slavery and capitalism and the corrupt ruling class. Ballcrafts, can you make the entire game pass the Bechdel test, they asked? Yes, they can.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, Dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The Crossroads.
You remember that legendary thing that lets you travel to any place, whatever, at any point? That unbelievably powerful legendary area you've only heard about in myth? Well, it's in your basement. You know what? At this point, kidnapping and cloning myself a harem of 24 Emma Watsons is a lesser power fantasy than this shit. Sure, I knew that.
Oh, the Crossroads. Right, yeah, of course.
The Evanurus hunger for the Crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The Crossroads is in a time of need, Dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
And why are you standing against the
Fire
gods?
is the answer.
What is your motivation in all of this? Why does this place have a caretaker? We're in the Fade. We're in this universe's version of the Warp. Why do you give a shit? Bacon Island. Fast travel unlocked. Like 623, I get it now. Rook looks like it belongs in Team America. World Police. That's what the oversized head reminds me of. Well, so long as we don't get a vomit scene, I guess. It's scrummated. I understand. I want to scrummated
Here.
too.
This dock seems sturdy. So you can ferry us to the other islands.
Winds await, Dweller.
Sure, why not?
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey. Hey, Tards. Hey. Hello?
Onward, Dweller.
We're just gonna leave them. Alright, no, there they are. Okay, alright. Never mind. They got on the boat.
The spirits here were driven out. Refugees now from the gods' minions.
Spirit refugee? What?
Guardians of the Crossroads
Why?
to protect them. Beware. The Guardians repel all interlopers.
So we're interlopers too?
Why? 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 My favorite word is why. Why? It's like, oh, yes, you see, the dead are, escaping from the gods. Are they? Are they sentient? Are they alive? Why are they... The spirits have made spirit bonfires to keep their spirit bodies warm. What the... Oh, jeez. How do you... Yeah... Again, I'm just imagining the writing sessions like, okay, so... To show how bad it is, we're gonna have refugees, but we're in the Fade. How do we have... They're gonna be spirit refugees. Okay? Does that make sense? Yeah, what? Because I say... Okay, fine, okay, so there are spirit refugees, right. The spirits have fled, and they're gathered here now, around these little bonfires. Bonfire? The spirits, they're dead, they don't feel... And you bonfires, how else are we supposed to know they're refugees? I don't know, we'll just tell people, no, on the television I always see the refugees huddle around bonfires. We need bonfires. Okay, so the spirit of the dead are huddled around bonfires to keep warm. Yeah, and they need protection. Do they? From what? The gods. Okay, fine. Alright, so we will throw in a couple of, you know, sentinel NPCs. And they fight the player. Why would they fight the player? Can we have a God. The fucking... Just on the most basic layer. Right, so I brought some guards. Oh, okay,
There's
cool.
the question.
Can you tell them to
Fire
let
is
me
the
pass?
answer.
No, I don't have the power to do that. But you have the power to order them around? Yes. Could you order them out of the way? No.
Guess we can thank the gods for that.
Why not? Don't feel like it. At least they're helping me, I guess. That's something. Oh, well, so much for that. Alright, how did this work again? Right, that plus that creates La Bombium.
You got it.
That was not as big a boom blum as I was kind of hoping for. Ah, the enemy NPCs have discovered players. Immediately, all of the... Jesus, you eat a little bit much of my hit points, don't you think, sir?
Watch your back.
Immediately, all of the enemies join together to fight against the interlopers. Like, wow, look, foreigners. Charge.
Ready again.
Mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button. Alright, we'll just... There you go. Go boom boom.
Good work, everyone.
You know, in any other game, I'd hear that encouragement and I'd be like, wow, look, the NPCs are talking. In this game, I hear good work, everyone, and I just sigh. As it just... It joins in the long, infinite long line of pointless affirmations. I feel like a toddler being swaddled.
Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
You're not allowed to go there yet, traveler. You must go down a side path first. Why? It's written right here in my How to Make an RPG guidebook. Oh. Okay then. Estes Flask.
Looks like we're doing this.
Are we? Oh, hey, enemies. You know, I was looking for more Estes Flasks, actually. Did you just give me a moment to look for more Estes Flasks? No? Okay. Go boom. Oh, they're all locked by the same lock. Okay. Very well. Space Marine kill move.
You got him.
Also, why is there no blood? Where is the blood? Where is... I just now realized, where is the blood? I heard blood noises. I heard like I was tearing this motherfucker apart, but there's no blood. Where is the blood? This is like one of the key features of Dragon Age, remember? Like, it was one of the selling points of the first game, that it was really gory, and that your character would get blood all over them and stuff. Rumleg 63, I get it now. Rook looks like it belongs in Team America. There, I've read that one. America World Police. I wish I was watching World Police. And Sandom, God, this is the dumbest game ever. It's certainly a contender. Where is the... Is there a... Has it, like, turned off the blood or something?
Service guarantees citizenship.
Nudity. Oops. Nope. Accessibility? Subtitles, control of vibration, interface, gameplay.
Fire is the answer.
Graphics? No, there's no blood. There's no fucking blood. There's no... I mean, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wait, why can't I go through here? You can't have blood in your violent RPG, that would be terrible. You can only... See, I was wondering why the combat felt so incredibly unsatisfying. Because, I mean, there's flashy lights, you know? There's flashy lights and stuff. You shoot fireballs and people and it's got like, wow, flashy washy, you know? But the combat feels incredibly unsatisfying and uninteresting. That is probably a big part of it. No blood. All you're fighting is automatons and skeletons. Now that I finally found some humans to fight, I was like, okay, blood. You even hear the squelching noises of blood, and yet no blood actually emerges. What, do they cut it in development midway?
Is that something inside it?
Like, did they have blood for a part of the game and then some diversity higher? Or there was like, I don't know, blood can be a real turnoff for some indigenous people. And you decided to just patch it out at the last moment?
That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
Oh no, it's a twampion. Shoot your Mighty Morphin Power Ranger boost thingy at it now. Wow, I'm gonna shoot all of my goo at it too. Wow, shoot the goo. Shoot the goo at it, team. Come on, Team America, shoot the goo at it. Do it now. Cover its body in goop. Yeah. Team America. Goop. Goop. Goop it.
Don't just stand there.
What do you mean, don't just stand there? I'm doing something. You're the one who's on a fucking cooldown. Just don't just stand there, Rook, you lazy bitch. Don't just stand there, Rook. Rook, you lazy bitch. You don't just... Wow, you kill me in like one hit, don't you? I'm fucking Harding. I'm growing increasingly distasteful of you as a human being. Okay? I know you're good, Harding. Nobody's attacking you. I know you're fine.
You gotta move.
Wow. These fucking attacks. Right, make you blow up again. Boom, boom.
Rook, it left something behind.
I hate all of you.
That's the essence we need. Ugh, hope I don't have to carry it for too long.
I hate all of you. Yay. Common elemental stave. Common elemental stave. Stave? Stave? Not staff? Stave. Okay. Very well. At that point, why don't we call it a stick? Oh, hey, one of the spirit refugees. It's a common elemental stick. Oh, I see. Here, Tinker, do your magic with it. Ah, it's puzzle time again. Okay. What kind of complexity are we dealing with today, then? And I gotta go over there to find another one. Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. Hooray, hooray.
You feel our might.
What? What? Right, I'll take the long way then. Yeah. It points the way to treasure. Oh, okay, you know, thank you. That was useful. Thank you, Wolfie.
Fire is the answer.
I didn't see the dumbass little ladder there. Thank you. Go, Wolfie. Go, Wolfie.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
I didn't know this many Illuvians still existed. Where do they go?
Time to find out.
Sven Algren, Ciliarch, you can't sell it in China if there's blood. That's a good point. That is actually a good point, yes. And here is the new gold standard. This is essentially a YA novel in game format. What, visual novel? Visual novel? YA novel? Yeah? Yeah. I'm gonna travel to Treviso. You will meet Antivian Crow in Treviso. My words, a heavenly word or something. Antivian Crow. Didn't, like, you have a connection to them or something? I'll bring you then, I guess. Everyone knows, I don't get your obsession with Emma Watson. She's a 7 or 8 at best, and she's a feminist as hell. Were you so into it by the Harry Potter movie? No. Listen, Emma Watson, if put up correctly, is very, very nice, okay? But she needs to be dressed properly by an adult instead of her feminist friends. And it's a challenge to teach her the error of her ways.
Welcome to Antiva. You must be Rook.
And you must be my diverse government contact.
And you're under attack.
Heresy is the question.
Goodbye.
Fire is the
Thea,
answer.
please. Come. My associate Viago is gathering the others. We can talk business when we arrive.
There you go.
My uncle wasn't a part of it. I was told he'd be released if there was a request. If you had any word from...
Go about your business, unless you wish to join him.
Fascists. Fascists, chat. Evil fascists. I can tell because their clothing and helmet are gray.
The documents, it's all there.
Ooh.
Slowly. Have your pipers in order next time.
Of course.
Look at that armored
Yes,
cheek there, chat.
I'll be more mindful.
Look at them armored cheeks.
We're here for your protection.
Look at them. They probably aren't, chat. Look at those armored cheeks. I don't know why it insists to zoom in when I do this. So you can really get in the grooves of his panties there. Oh. I can almost smell the ball sweat from here. Aye. Anyways, moving on.
My friend says come with us.
The unarmed soldiers have made themselves comfortable.
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
What the fuck are you? What the See, I saw a merchant and I wanted to click on them thinking like maybe it'll be another cutie. No. Are you a boy or a girl? Your face suggests boy, but your daring cleavage suggests girl. Your slightish pectoral things there suggest...
Heresy's the question.
I don't know.
Fire is the answer.
I'm not sure. Like, I don't want to say female, and I don't want to say male at the same time. I don't...
Service guarantees
I'm
citizenship.
not entirely certain.
The Antam almost shut us down because they don't like magic. Once I explained the vibration of heart,
Cootie?
Welcome. Mariana and I run the best fruit stand in Treviso.
I mean, I'd still take you over most of my companions, but not as good as Elf Cutie.
You went to the physician.
She stitched it well enough. Gave me what she could to ward infection.
Fine decor for the finest homes.
Oh yes, the Kunari.
They need it for their army.
Excellent taste.
The Kunari have gotten downgraded pretty fucking hard, haven't they?
It must be hard dealing with the Antam.
This occupation will not last. The Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat.
I'm sure you will. Okay, that's a novel way of traveling across the cityscape, I guess. Rolex 63, the world needs jerks to hurt holes. Be the jerk. You two won't let me use the quote.
Welcome to the Cantori Diamond.
Miro, 409. Veilguard hit 84,832 an hour ago. Down since. Damn. Yeah, no, it is, the game is a testament to how easy it is to mobilize the masses with, paid-for reviews and shill YouTubers.
You're the client.
This is Rook. Did you want a drink? I promise not to let
Are
Viago
all of you black? Is that why they call you the Crows? Because you're black?
And this is Catarina de la Morte, first Talon of the Crows.
An honor. And you are?
Ilario de la Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient, blighted mages. My detective says you have a man who brought blood mages and Venatori to their knees.
Lucanus. My grandson. They called him the demon of Vyrantium. He was the one who did those jobs.
Jobs. He did those jobs. He did those jobs, he did, yeah. Real good jobs, him too. What accident? What accent? Who pronounces jobs? I feel like that's a Cockney thing or something. Baron von Stargard for $10. My god, this should get out. Why? Listen, lots of people watched the first time, lots of people are watching now, and people are giving me super chats. Arch can be made to do almost anything for the adequate amount of money. Even this game, okay? Although, if we don't hit a... what? $1,000 a stream. Yeah, let's put it nice and high. I don't want this to continue either. I do not wish for this to continue any longer. Vladiana Milze. Right, let's... Vladiana Milze. There we go. It has been added to Vladiana Milze. Thank you very much for your donation, sir. And Hexy, oh look, actual Kunari, not they them coons. 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 I feel like that's a good curse word for the Kunari. I think that's a very good curse word for the Kunari. And Dizwiz, wait like 3-5 years, transform, Evan Watson it is now. Oh, Evan Watson, oi. Like, obviously, we'd kidnap her and clone her to a younger age, okay? Obviously. Well, that's a relief.
Sending a demon to take down a god. Sounds like a plan.
It's a nonsense plan, but that's not important. Lucanus de la Morte is dead.
Service guarantees citizenship.
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson. It
Heresy's
was dressed in his
Fire
clothing,
is the answer.
but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
I did not. I am telling this random stranger for case she'll need a job of us.
Kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you've brought it up now. Why?
Because the camera is in the room.
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes. And now I have a location. The Ossuary, where the demon of Vyrantium is kept. Find this Ossuary. Free Lucanus. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
Do this job for me, and you will have my grandson's eternal servitude as a slave. Good, we understand one another.
Heresy's the question.
Katarina
Fire
arranged
is
a boat.
the answer.
One of our mages will meet us there.
A boat?
Did you think the Venatori would keep a normal prison? Or that one could hold the demon of Vyrantium? The Ossuary lies beneath the sea. Of that, I learned mere minutes ago.
Secret and excessive. Sounds like Venatori.
You're not happy Katarina kept this from you.
Would you be? Lucanus is family. Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him. And now, who can say if he's even still alive?
Who can say? I'm sorry. Am I in your way? God, fucking help me! This fucking video. What? Why is this you? Why is this you? Why you motherfucker? I hate this fucking video game.
There. You take the boat. I'll make sure we work.
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock, you play the alluring hero. I know Treviso. If we have a tail, I have a better chance of distracting their interest.
Yeah. Not ashamed. Free Gaza World Tour begins today, starts in New York City, and lasts the entire week, ending in Seattle on the 6th. Good for them. I hope they have fun. Oh, their pagers don't go off. Gallo Knight, they steal Night Lord Ling 2. Not 5, Frotch. They steal Night Lord Ling 2? Not 5? I am confused about your words.
Fire is the answer.
So how do we get in?
You'll see.
And the Grand Duke of Silesia. This strikes me as the type of occasion where it's preferable. It's a preferable experience to drag one's testicles across shards of molten glass while singing the Swedish national anthem and playing this game. Would that be an accurate statement? Only if the shards of molten glass are also coated in chili peppers somehow, resistant to the flames.
Someone or something already took down the guards.
Okay.
Might work in our favor, but something's wrong here. Let's hope we find our demon alive.
I like how the resistance just casually did that. Potatoes! 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 Potatoes. And you have blood, really? I don't get blood, but the NPCs get blood? Some NPC wandered through here and it got to kill people with blood effects and I don't?
Look.
Oh, it's a fish!
This is the ossuary.
So
Doesn't look like
vast
it was
fishy
nice.
wishy. A vast fishy wishy wishy fishy. I shall name it Federico. Federico the Fourth. Yes. There were 3 Federicos before him. They too were giant fishy wishies. They patrolled around BioWare City, eating random people who were thrown out of BioWare on occasion. They were small snacks, but they were enough to keep the Federico clan alive.
Going that way.
The Venatori set up shop in an elven ruin. It's a wonder anything works.
I can't believe all
Suddenly,
this is in
I'm
the
getting a
water.
mild urge to play some
The
Nautica.
enchantments containing this place ever failed.
Nervous about that, or the job in general? Not everyone
You mean
feels
Yob.
the Antibon crows and lives to tell about it.
We're up against gods. A demon might come in handy.
I feel like there might be a secret down there, but I also feel like I don't necessarily actually care. So, how do we get oxygen down here? Like the walls are leaking and shit. Should we be worried? Oh, there's molten lava at the bottom of the ocean there, I see. Why not?
Whatever's in there, the Venatori really want it to stay put.
Then we break through.
Okay. If you say so. Do we break through by shooting fire at them, or is it something more subtle? It's something more subtle, is it? Okay. Oh, no, never mind.
All right, we're almost through.
Video game, puzzle, puzzle me this video game. How would you get through this puzzle? Puzzle me timbers. Puzzle me timbers harder.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
I am Nearest. I was Nearest. We are Nearest. That's good for you, Nearest. I'm impressed that you managed to get some hardwood down here. It's pretty good. So we know how good an archer wizard literally did it. I would assume so, yes.
We don't have to fight. We're just here for Lucanus Delamore. Get ready.
Dragon of mystery! Lucican, dragon of night! Your faithful call!
There he is. We needed a cool entrance to establish that the dude's like kick-ass or stuff. He's got gay-ass purple wings, though. I don't appreciate that.
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
Who are you? Who sent you?
My name's Rook. Katerina sent me.
Katerina. But you're not a crow.
His character design. Knives and leather, and some more knives and leather.
You weren't expecting a rescue. I wasn't expecting whatever that was.
Rook, he's possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
Katerina promised us a mage killer if we broke you out of here.
I can still work.
Good. Because I'm pretty sure more Venatori are on their way. We have to get moving.
Oh hey, it's that companion from Baldur's Gate.
They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands. And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here. Caliban. Crows don't break contracts.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, I'll help you out, I guess.
But in return, I want help killing some things.
I'll owe you.
I'm sure we'll owe each other before this is all over. Let's go.
Also, yes again, I love how the male character is introduced.
Blood first.
And he's obviously designed for the female gaze, isn't he?
There's a bridge.
You know, all leather gear, the perfect flowing hair, like the Esteban account. My name Esteban. I Spanish or something. Conventionally attractive male. Meanwhile, all of the females conventionally ugly.
Mages, my specialty.
I think the female gaze needs to be defeated. I think the female gaze needs to be trapped at the bottom of the ocean in a little glass bottle and never be left out again. I think the female gaze is evil. I think we need to get rid of it. Again, I hear the blood effect. I hear the sound of what should be blood escaping from their bodies.
One of them has a key.
But I don't actually see any blood escaping from their bodies.
Wait, were they torturing demons? How? What?
Oh.
Hey.
They didn't all start out as demons. Zara made sure they ended up that way.
Zara?
Zara Renata. There might be a higher-ranking Venatori somewhere, but I don't...
Fire is the answer.
Possessed corpses must be common in a place like this.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
But why?
Fire is the answer.
Marcham, it's not the female gaze, it's the gay gaze. I think it's a bit of both. Oh. Sweet relief. Die, Rook. Die.
Fire is the answer.
I have yet to meet a pit I haven't tried to throw myself into, yet the results remain disappointing.
Venatori ahead.
Oh.
Mine.
Yep, still doesn't work. But hey, you know, it's worth the effort to give it a try every time you see the opportunity to do so. So, what's your special Poke power? That, apparently. Alright, do your special Poke power, then.
Take them down!
Meow. That's a mightily impressive Poke power you have there. Again, I hear the blood, but I can't actually see any. Do I blow that up? Oh, I blow that up. I'm sorry, my camera can only tilt so far. Bit overblown there, buddy, just for a single little zombie, don't you think? calm down, everyone. It's just a little Bombi. There's not even anything valuable in here.
Never heard of an abomination who wasn't a mage.
I've seen demons possess corpses, ashes, and hair ones.
At least this one's got good taste.
Puzzle. Puzzle. The real Zartex. Hi, Bart. Are you still the mouse buttoning, or has the game evolved from there? Also, can you go through the list again with numbers? Hashtag mail.
Fire is the answer.
Until it's gone.
I will, a little bit. A little bit. Kameha,
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Kamehameha. Now, I'm back here again. I've gone in the circle. Yay.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Mark Merchant, Art, I can be made to do almost anything for the adequate amount of money. It reminds me of that one quote, pay a man enough and he'll walk barefoot into hell. Yes.
What are you? Fine. He says he can get us.
The demon pulled all of that from the Fade?
I'm as surprised as you.
Wow. Oh. Wow. Oh. Man. Listen, I'm trying to remember what the jump button was. Oh, timed. Well, I guess you're all shit out of luck. Goodbye. You weren't much use in combat anyways. The Fabricator. Oh my god, it's a fabricator. Right, go do your combo wumbo over there.
Blood mages, they never learn. Zara can summon all the demons she wants, but they don't have to obey her.
You know, this is yet another thing right here. You know, okay, I appreciate the idea of having like things that your party can do, right? The idea of combo attacks is a neat one. Damn, but I do take a lot of damage. The idea of combo attacks is a very neat one. I like that, right? Because it'll allow your party members to do things with one another, you know? That's a cool idea. But why can't I do anything with them? Why isn't there a combo with me? Why can't I set up combos? Why are my party members the only one that can do the whole, like, we're a team thing? Meanwhile, here I am, mouse buttoning again. Like, I grew mildly tired of mouse buttoning a while ago. And I haven't grown any particularly fonder of mouse buttoning since. So if there was any way whatsoever for me to mouse button less, I would like to grab a hold of that opportunity with both hands if at all possible.
Nothing. Those are the failures.
Living rooms. Runes grant new Liam dead common powers.
If those are...
Right. 10% cool damage. Cool.
Failures? What does success look like?
She took the best results out a few days ago, but some of the demons she created are still here.
Demons. Just gotta collect some Estus flasks. They're hidden around the environment to recharge me. Renault's Assassin Mafia is Italian. The Black Dragon's going to be the game's take on Black Panthers next. And this last chat for Morrigan. Morrigan. We'll add it to Maya and Morrigan. And Maya. Yeah. Sven Hallgren, that guy has a little Corvus Corax about him. I don't know about that. I don't know if I would be so mean to Corvus Corax as to say something so denigrating, something so hurtful. Puzzle. Puzzle. Oh my god. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? There's a thing here, and I need the thing to open the door, but I don't know where the thing is. Where in this tiny arena could be the thing? Where could the thing be? Maybe the thing is over here. Maybe the thing is hidden somewhere. Maybe it's a puzzle. Maybe I need to jump off this fucking ledge. No. No, clearly not. It is too grand of a puzzle for the average gamer mind. I think the only correct thing to do here, Chad, is to just lay down on the ground and fucking cry. That is the only adequate solution. Look at the ground, chat. Lay down on the ground, chat. Do it now, chat. On the floor. Lay down on the floor and cry. Cry, chat. Feel the gentle coldness of the floor press against your cheek as you just let go and you cry. Because that is the only adequate response to puzzles. Why? Why even? Like, it's just a waste of time at that point. It's just unironically a waste of time at that point. When your act of opening the door requires taking a thing 5 feet to another thing, you might as well not even have the thing. You're merely wasting another tiny fraction of my life by doing that. That is all you are doing. You are stealing from me yet another second of life, yet another precious moment of existence. That is all you are doing. You are robbing me of this tiny, tiny little thing. This tiny yet infinitely valuable resource we call time, and you're just taking it from me for no fucking reason whatsoever. Oh, you were teleporting over there, that's why I couldn't get through. Don't worry about me, comrades, I'm fine. I'm just, you know, doing my thing. You. Whammo. Maybe I'll just... Yay. God, I have, like, no health. Everything in this game hits like a truck. My poor little ravaged body. Real Zartax, you okay, Arch? I think my first question to my previous message didn't even register. Now you're ranting about crying on the floor. Mayor. I did. Yes. Has the game evolved? No. No. That's why I want to cry on the floor. That's why I want to live on the floor. The floor is looking mightily inviting. I just know that if I were to lay down right now and press my face against it, it would be cold and welcoming and comfortable. I would enjoy my time on the floor. I would enjoy being on the floor. I wish to be on the floor. The floor calls to me. I'm just gonna bring you along from now on. Until the video game takes you away from me. You shall be my pet. My little pet rock. I shall call you Pete.
Said he's the one in charge.
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We meaning?
Demons don't forgive.
Demons. Okay, honest question. Is this guy the voice actor from Puss from Shrek? Is that the guy? I'm not the only one who hears this, right? That is Puss from Shrek, like Puss in Boots, right? Like, or at the very least, he's trying very hard to be that guy. Like, demons, don't forget. Demons. Right? Surely everyone else is hearing it. Surely everybody else is noticing it too. Antonio Banderas. Puss. You may call me Puss. Puss in Boots. I too am actually quite a fan of Puss in Boots, you know. Pussy in Boot aficionado, one might even say. I think Boots adds a great deal to your average puss. I'm not quite as avant-garde a feet fetishist as, say, for example, Lum Lum, but, you know, I too can appreciate a good puss in boots. Mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button. Mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button. Occasionally interrupted by 1. Occasionally interrupted by 2. Also, I can't help but notice that Pete, my pet rock, seems to have disappeared. Oh, there's Pete. Oh. Pete can't follow me across elevations, can he? Damn it. Well, Pete, it was nice knowing you while it lasted. We had a good time together, we did, you and I, Pete. But it, like all things, must come to an end. Like all things, me and Pete's time at end. Where did the other one go? Oh. You know what? In a weird kind of way, I feel like this game would have been better off as a single-player game. I feel like what they should have done is, they should have made this a single-player game, and they should have made this your action wheel. This should be your abilities. You should basically have at least these 9 abilities, in addition to your basic attack, your heavy attack, and your charged staff attack. Those are the abilities you should have. That would at least have made it a mildly interesting action RPG. Then take the enemies, cut their health point in like half, and triple their numbers, okay? And then I might actually be having a modicum of fun. But instead, you've got these useless companions, these useless, uninteresting, dumbass companions who barely do any damage, and instead you've got to constantly order around to be like, hey, you know that combo wombo attack you do that actually allows you to do damage for a brief moment? Yeah, do that again every fight. Like, if they were going to make an ARPG out of it, which is clearly what they decided to do, then they should have made an ARPG out of it, instead of still pretending that they were making an RPG. That would be nicer. Ah. Loot. Lewd loot. Pure ore. It's a common material, apparently. Wow, a warden's wings. Common appearance. Nice. Not even an item, an appearance. I even run like a femoid. I don't like it. You should never run with bent elbows. Running with bent elbows is weird, chat. Weird.
This way. There's a shortcut.
Lead the way.
He does sound like Puss in Boot. He really does sound like Puss in Boot. Yeah, but I don't want to go there, Puss in Boot. I want to go down here because there's loot here. See? You dumb Puss in Boot, you. I found a snap chain. Without that, I would never have managed to advance as far as I have today without the snap chains. Thank you, Puss in Boots. Oh. Whee. But that's too far, Puss in Boots. Now what? Oh, I need to wait for you to come up here and do it again. Okay. Then I like Death the Wolf from the second Puss in Boots. I have not seen the second Puss in Boots. Or the second wolf in Puss in Boots or whatever. Jesse Jinx, Arch. As the second calendar is funded, I can relax a bit. I'd like to confirm being able to move cash between characters I voted on. No. Like from Christmas to Floodis. I shall fund second character soon. Next calendar needs some traps. Within the stream, you might be able to do it, but moving fund between characters requires too much math on my part. Arch hates math. Arch despises math with every ounce of his being and wishes math was uninvented. Oh, look. Loot. Lewds. Math is gay. Nobody likes it. Nobody enjoys it. It never helped anyone. Math has not benefited a single solitary soul in the entirety of human history. It has been nothing but a flat mass detriment. That is all.
Any clue where to start? Or we'll find those on the way.
I know it's here. We can smell it.
Thank you, Argyltal Minor. Argyltal Inferior, that might be his next name. Antonio Banderas. Argyltal Inferior. Right, okay. I'll give an update to the calendar for everyone as well. So the calendar right now, it's been expanded, so I'll give you a breakdown of who's on it. Angel from Borderlands 2 is at the top with $557. Chairman Mao Asakura, $512, number 2. Chrysalis, number 3 at $479. Applejack actually is number 3. And then Chrysalis is number 4 with $489. Mirella Crew Milramark is 5th with $456.
Heresy's the question.
2P from Nier Automata, 437. Tali Zora, 447. Which is also... switch those out. There you go. Mitsurugi Mea and Dick Girl Deathclaw is on the list as well. And Morrigan is the last of the top 10. And then we have the extended calendar list, which has Sexy Factorio Waifu at the top with 384. Arishwele... Red Sonja, Starlight Glimmer. Actually, Starlight Glimmer is at the top of the second list now. There you go. Best Pony. Ninoa from Raging Gold Eagles comic. Sisters of Battle, Argenta. Kibella from Rogue Trader. Vladiana Milze. Ariel from My Little Mermaid. Fluttershy. Rumi Usagiyama. And Duchess Strawberry is the last then safe spot. And the last safe spot is at $50. See, I shouldn't have expanded the character, because that way you'd have to keep fighting for the top slots, but sexy waifus are good, and if I can have more sexy waifus, I want to have more sexy waifus. Economy be damned. Sexy waifus good. Ah. Those apparently don't explode like the preceding ones. Again, I love how there's environmental blood, but there's not actually any blood in the game.
They were tortured.
Damn it. Very few people survive, call it. We need to get that barrier down. Find the crystals that power it.
Well, that one. Okay. I take it I can't destroy that because it's at the source or something. Thanks. Oh my god, chat. It's another puzzle. It's another puzzle, chat. How can I hit it? How can I destroy it? How can I destroy it, chat? Man. Fucking puzzles are a little just too much.
The question. Fire is the answer.
These puzzles are too much for me. Oh. wasn't even a... So it's behind a tiny window. You can't snipe it. So how are you going to puzzle your way out of this one? Actually, you could just walk around the side there and you can just shoot it. It's not really even a puzzle. It's just... You just shoot it, kind of. Like, oh, okay. The part of me is both relieved and disappointed at the exact same time. I don't know how to feel. This game gives me many conflicting emotions. Many, many, many conflicting emotions. Oh no, that one's puzzle locked as well. God damn it. Another puzzle. How do we get over there, chap? Puzzles. Goddamn puzzles. Why so many puzzles?
As you wish.
What is this, a role-playing game or a puzzle game? Puzzles.
Two left. There.
Thank you.
Just one crystal between us and the other side of that barrier.
Thank you for clarifying there,
That's
NPC.
The barrier should be down.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Again, in any other game, I'd be like, oh cool, the characters are giving me information about the world around me. But it's not giving me information about the world around me so much as it is condescending me at this point.
Consider it done.
Like, thank you, little toddler baby. You have destroyed the brightly glowing red crystals with the obvious power lines in between them. We can now go through the obvious big red glowing barrier. What a clever child you are.
Venatori never do anything subtle.
Thanks.
Look at that thing.
There. That's the one. It has to be.
Does it? Does it have to be that one? Must it absolutely be that one? Are you certain? Are you certain, Burton? You absolutely fucking sure? I wouldn't want to do something silly, would I? Zero Firewater for 20 on Rumble. I'll be honest, Archly, I wasn't paying attention at all. I was just reading. But 23 to Nineveh. Just assume all my chats from now on go to Nineveh. Assumptions are death. We don't like assumptions here. We hate assumptions. No, I didn't mean to destroy that.
It's finally gone.
So now what?
Now we find Caliban.
Upstairs. Without Math, you wouldn't be able to play this wonderful game, Arch. Hashtag Maya, says the real Zartax. I shall add that to Maya. Mitsurugi Maya. Mitsurugi Maya is a good character. We like her. We like Mitsurugi Maya. She's a good grill. Forever, the trans women don't bleed much, Arch. Well, you don't know that. You don't know that. They could bleed. They do bleed. They dilate. And when they dilate, they bleed because they're doing a wound. They're holding open the wound. Aha! There you go.
Anything we should know about
Trans women do bleed when they dilate.
Want to hear about his torture methods or something else? We didn't chat.
Dilation.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katerina like?
Service guarantees
After
citizenship.
so long in this pit, I barely remember.
Dilation. You should Google dilation, chat. You won't regret it. Totally no. You will not regret Googling dilation. Do it. Do it now, chat. Dilation is waiting for you. Dilate, chat.
Oh, this was entirely unnecessary. Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Vyrantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She
Heresy's
always
the
leaves
question.
me to clean
Fire
up.
is the answer.
So this is Caliban.
He is. The target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
I'm gonna puss in your
What
boots.
did they offer you in exchange?
I'm gonna puss in your boots so hard.
Was it worth it?
I'm gonna puss in your boots so hard you're not even gonna know what happened to them.
You brought ruffians with you. Were you lonely?
You know, I like this guy. This guy's my favorite character so far. He's got a little bit of snark. He's exasperated like my useless fucking underlings. I like this guy. Can he be a companion instead? Can I betray Antonio Banderas for this guy? Can I betray Puss in Boot? Can I just like, you are not the right Puss in the Boots for me. I like this guy instead. He's evil. He's got problems with his shitty underlings. I too have problems with my shitty underlings. Do you like not aim ahead of me? Can I just walk and you'll miss me? I'm sorry, Caliban. They make me do this. I don't want to, but I have to. The video game forces me to kill you. If it was up to me, I would be your friend. I would kill them with you. Oh. It's a pride demon now. Caliban, I understand. I too have seen far too many pride demons in my time. Pride demons are awful, Caliban. Ew. What is the point of an Estus Flask that only heals half of my health? Caliban, we are on the same side, you and I. We could be friends. Why must you do this? Why must you try to hurt me? Actually, you're kind of succeeding, too. Is there any more health around here anyway? No. Apparently not. Caliban! Friends! Okay, you two, do your cooldowns again. Sadly, I can't help for a while because I haven't pressed enough mouse buttons to be able to do my spells. I'm trying to press the mouse button now to gain advantage, to gain access to spells again, but it's hard. Unfortunately, it's damned hard, damn difficult. I have a spell. I can E you. E. Mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button. Yay! Mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, mouse button. The Pride Parade has been defeated. No longer will Pride ruin our sidewalks with their silly murals and paintings.
I will not be a victim like the others.
I'm sorry, buddy. Pride will make a victim out of you two.
I will not be defeated.
Pride cometh before the falleth. Yeah.
I refuse to fall.
Meow. Mouse button, mouse button. I need to mouse button more. Otherwise I'll not be able to use my spells. Oh no, there's more Calivans. No. Actually, yes, more friend. More best Caliban friend. More breastfen Caliban. Breastfen? God, I have little fucking health. Whoa. Freeze. And then get nuked. Get nuked. I am sorry that I had to do this, Caliban. I apologize.
The crows send their regards.
So we got your target?
Yes. The job's done.
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
You okay there, chap? Okay there, Puss in Boots?
Are you
Puss?
alright?
Puss?
Lucanus, what are you looking at?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air.
Oh, a chest. A rare rapist. Good. I do enjoy the rarest of rapists. I don't think it makes up for the sacrifice of my poor friend, whose name I've already long since forgotten. But, you know, a good rape here. It's always nice.
Shall we go?
We shall.
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Imagine how I feel.
Ben, watch I Am Death video. Watched a movie because of it. Maybe. And JD is the new gold standard. Have you met the Troon Koon character yet? Not yet, no. TT Boob's been in for 6 months. Thank you very much, sir. What has been seen cannot be unseen. I think that applies to at least half of what Western media has put out the last decade.
Make it.
Lucanus, what happened here?
A message from Zara Renata. I can't believe it. You're home.
Sarah? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison?
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe.
Where's Katerina?
She's...
The Venatori got her in their confusion. I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
Man, that's damn tragic or something, but you're gonna have to come with me now.
I had a deal with Katerina. If that's not honored...
You have your contract.
You should take some time.
I don't need time. I need a target. You just got here, and already you want to leave again? Katerina gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made. And I owe Rook. Once that's done, I'll come home.
You haven't explained what happened in the ossuary, Lucanus.
But what about the demon? The demon?
I won't forget.
Cousin, when you find Sarah, I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sarah came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanus. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Thea.
For Katerina.
For Katerina Schwartz. That's not the character. A better character.
The crows had lost a talon, but the demon of Vyrantium was free at last. Sooner or later, debts new and old would come due.
I like her. I like her. Why can't she be my friend? Is that the evil lady?
And they would all be paid in blood.
I like the evil lady. Why can't I be on here? Why can't I be on her team? Can I just kill Crow Dude and give Crow Dude to her and she can be my friend to fight against the gods?
They're the same thing. Mostly, kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
What's everyone talking about?
Spite.
The demon in Lucanus. When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well... We'd have to,
You'd have to kill me.
We'd have to shove a glowing hot poker up your rectum. Yeah. We need to make it... Or, you know, we gotta do it like in 40k, the Pair of Anguish, and we bring like a cheese grater and we peel your penis slice by slice. Because if we keep doing that for long enough, the demon will flee your flesh because it'll be in so much pain. I have dibs on the cheese grater. Speaking of cheese, I'll be right back. Baron von Stargard, this trash is dripping in Wokespeak. Every authority is evil from the gods right down to a small-town mayor, and everyone speaks in obnoxious millennial witticism. And I say that as a millennial myself. Also, more for Vladiana Milze. Vladiana Milze it is. There we are. Noted. There's got to be another way. Pulls out cheese grater.
That can't be the only solution. Can't we reason with spite, maybe? Persuade it to leave?
Talk doesn't work on spite. Oh, they won't hurt you. How sweet.
I want to talk to them.
Before we do, well, let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people.
What about a motorized spiked dildo inserted up his rectum?
All right.
We could then push a low power voltage through it, making it spin.
To talk.
Like a drill.
Lucanus.
Nope. It's fine. I'm fine.
Ooh, I got it. You know one of those dentist drills? That's up his tush pushy. You know? Because it's got that loud whiny sound like he knows it's coming. Like, wee. And then, you tickle him gently first. And then, when he least expects it. Ooh, yes. This is not fine.
Don't pretend this is all right. It wouldn't be fine if another person did it.
No, but there's nothing I can do about it. If it were another person, I could solve this with a knife. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
Oh, welcome to... No. I am not going to try to fuck Puss in Boots. Not in a million goddamn years. Not a chance. No, absolutely not. Why is that even an option? He's weird. I don't like him. The female gay... Okay. People give Baldur's Gate too much credit, because this was a big thing in Baldur's Gate as well. In Baldur's Gate, every male character oozed female gaze. They all had that perfect Fabio hair. All of them spoke in like slithery accents, etc. Every one of them was female gaze on steroids. Whereas the females, like Shadowheart is pretty good. We don't hate Shadowheart. Kibbles? What the fuck was her name again? Demon Chick. Demon Chick is best chick in that game. And Minthara is a massive letdown. She is undercooked to high fucking heavens. But even those characters are just relatively okay. Like, in video game terms, those characters are 7s out of 10s, okay? In a video game where you can make the most perfect female you want, where the top level is Tifa, right? Baldur's Gate characters are a 6 out of 10. Best, okay? Karlach is a Karlach, thank you, yes. And these are a 3 on any normal video game scale, right? But, every fucking game like this. And Laziel is a -2, by the way. -2, chat. You weird monster fuckers out there, you are wrong on this. Welcome to the team.
I know things have been complicated, but I'm glad you're here, Lucanus.
Contract aside, I owe you a debt.
Lucanus.
Please.
Sea of Blood. Now, Neve's bond increases. Man.
Antiva is in rough shape under the Entente.
So on the Lich, Saturday Archcast, no dev, yay! Saturday Archcast, no dev, ooh. Levels of AIDS remain constant, somehow. If only Lum Lum was there, I could at least bully her for her desire of a feat. But Lum Lum is busy traveling the world, looking for the stinkiest little toes that she can possibly dip her face into. Lum Lum has come to the realization that there is just enough space in her nostrils to fit a couple of toes.
Okay.
She's weird like that.
Try again. Deep breaths. There.
That statue has a weirdly smug appearance, which I kind of enjoy. Woman moment. The piece of electronic didn't work.
Just breaking things.
Here, I'll fix it for you, woman.
One help?
Femoid.
I could, I don't know, kick it or something?
Oh, yes. Just be careful. Some
Heresy's
things
the
don't do
question.
well.
Fire
If you
is
break
the
them, I
answer.
mean.
What kind of don't do well are we talking about?
Oh, you know, reality tears, wild magical energy. Also, for some reason, bees. I don't know why. And
bees.
I don't know why this won't work. Thought I'd figured it
All
out.
lefty humor centers around bees. This is another thing I've noticed. Whenever the lefty wants to be random about something dangerous, they're like, bees! It's like, motherfucker, I get it, bees. Bees are creepy and dangerous, but
the matrices, but it just worked.
can that not be your only thing? Can't you be like, oh, snakes, or I don't know, giraffes, or moose, perhaps, reindeer, antelopes, something else that'll shoot out of it. Killer wasp, you know, a slight twist on the bees, but no, it's bees. Mr. Personality, I think you missed the Streamlabs dono. Did I? No, I think I read them. Yeah, I think I read them. Second hand is funded, the rest of it is fresh in Mars Spirit, it's location, I'm going to keep it on. Yeah, I got him. I got him. You're making me question myself. How dare you? Sven Helgren, bees! My god. Batman. Can I? Ah, there we go. I don't want to fuck you either. Oh. I don't want to have sex with any of you. God, I've never been in this position before. So many women, all of them so thoroughly unfuckable. What is even wrong with this universe? You know, I used to think the elf girl from Dragon Age 2 was really weirdly mid, okay? Hold on. I don't even know if I'd say mid. What was her name? There, Meryl. Yeah, Meryl. Meryl, that's the one.
Fire is the answer.
Here, give me. So as soon as they'll actually want to do the thing that I desire it to do. Meryl. Right, fine, I'll just. That is not at all what that was supposed to be doing. Stop that. bit closer. Oh, you're being difficult. I'm just trying to make an example. Why are you being difficult, computer? Stop that. Cease your antics. Ah, there we go. Image. Perfect. Well, no, perfect. Second chat. Be patient. No, it's fine. It's fine. We've got a lesson to teach here. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There she is. Right. Meryl, okay? Meryl was one of your companions in Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age 2 had very few good companions. Very, very few good companions. They fucking raped Anders. Anders was an amazing companion in the Dragon Age Origins expansion. He was so funny. I loved Anders. They ruined him completely in 2. Completely. They added in Varric. I've never actually liked Varric. Fenris, boring. Avian, boring. The only 2 semi-romanceable ones was Isabella and Meryl here. And Meryl, I never liked Meryl looks, I don't know, she looks like a child to me. Doesn't she? Like, she gives you weird, like, underage vibes or something. She gives me the same feeling when I was playing Necopara years ago. Because I was like, oh, cute cat girls. I'll enjoy cute cat girls. So I got the game and I was playing and it's like, she's a brain-damaged 6-year-old. I don't wanna. I don't desire this. This is wrong. I want to stop. But somehow, in 2024, we've now arrived at the point where I would much rather Meryl than this chick. Because this chick is just weird. I don't like her. I don't like any of these characters. Wow. Fuck. Used to this at least one, but I don't want you either. Go away.
I don't understand half the words you just used. You'll figure this out. Whatever this is.
Yes, Chas. Overlord Kane, your sister was the least offensive female companion in that game. Yes, your actual sister was a better romance option.
But here it is.
So what is it?
Sadly, there was no incest route,
It knows
tragically.
things, whatever its creator knew, at least. So much knowledge, all the wonders of Elvenon. Or at least bits of them, which is more than we have. Once I figure it out, at least, whoever made it was powerful, but clumsy. It's resonating off tempo. Need to match it. First, introduce a microfracture. But before that, you'll need the...
Yeah. Go away. Nope. Thank you.
They'd found someone who could fix their mirror. One of Arlethan's own veil jumpers. Just what they were looking for. And Bellara had found something else. An artifact that held a wealth of lost knowledge. But a prize like that...
I figured you would just repeat everything I'd learned in a cutscene format. And you did. So I clearly didn't need to listen to her in the first place. What? No.
Rook, good to see you.
No, not good to see you. Leave. Listen, chat, okay? There's something really important you need to understand. Trying to fuck your sister in real life is wrong, and I'd try to avoid it whenever possible, okay? It rarely ends well. It's something to be avoided in the majority of decisions, right? Okay? We on the same page here? However, fucking your sister in a role-playing game is not only acceptable, it is often eminently desirable, alright? And Dragon Age 2 was one of those circumstances. I wish this was one too, but sadly I don't even think it's... I don't think we have a hot sister in this one, which is unfortunate. Hey, can I romance the little dumb dwarf? There you go. Harding. I want to fuck Harding. The only female character so far I've found mildly adorable, like a small retarded puppy dog or something. I'm coming for you, Harding. Ah, you already have bed out. Good. Ah, God, but you're tiny, though. Oh. Why must every love...
I'm heading out to
Are you
practice
wearing
my new
wooden
magic.
shoes?
I could use some moral support.
You are. You are wearing wooden
I
shoes.
have to get better at using my new abilities. Don't want to drop a rock on someone's head.
Oh. Was that it? Well, was that it? I'm coming to rape you, and you this is all you're gonna give me? I was coming here hoping for some snooze-to, and you were like, I've just gotta concentrate on my powers. Okay, fine. By the way, let's spread out as wildly as possible. Let's all sleep in widely different locations of this weird, mysterious place that we totally know is safe because a bald dude told us. I think this is a wise precaution to take, definitely. We shouldn't all huddle together in one safe corner of this enormous fortress or anything. No, no, no. That would be terrible. We should spread out as much as humanly possible, I agree. I guess I should level up at some point or
Heresy's
something.
the question. Fire is the answer.
I think I do fire damage now. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I totally do fire damage now. My fire staff of +1 does fire damage.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
That's a helmet. Oh, that's a helmet. That's a helmet too. Yep, definitely. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Let's. Yep. That's definitely an upgrade. Yeah. That's lovely. We'll go with that. Go with that one. All right. Primer duration. I don't know what a primer is. Ability, corrupt ground. Arcane Defiance. Oh, I don't have any more points. I got excited there because I had some abilities for a second. Hard-on for hardening? Do you have a better bow hard-on hardening? No, that's the best one you have. Why did you drag me over here then, you silly willy thing? Alright, Shroud, it's bees because of Nick Cage. Hashtag Lena.
Minrathus, the heart of Tevinter. Somehow the beat of it always pulls me back. Steady pulse of secrets, corruption, you name it. Trust no one. Expect the worst. And you might just get by.
Do the Shadow Dragons know we're here?
Nev Gallus! You only turn up when you want news. Or you've got some.
Tarquin. You look... well.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Sounds like a story.
Just living ungifted in a world made for mages.
Rook, meet the Viper.
The Viper? Really? It's a really dumb name, dude.
The name, the entrance... I have so many questions.
Most people do. So why the meeting? Is this about your work with Varric?
Something terrible got loosed when we disrupted Solus's ritual. A pair of
I am barefoot. Why am I barefoot? Please. No.
Demeter's Crossing.
There were venatory whispers about that place. Now we know why.
What's been happening in the city?
Underground sacrifices, dangerous relics flooding the black market. The cults gathering power.
Can we please take a moment and discuss the fact that I'm barefoot? I don't give a shit about cults. I don't care about power. I don't care about who we are to recruit. I am barefoot in the rain. Could we not? Sandum, those shoes don't look like wood, looks like rock. No, definitely wood. Wooden shoes. That was the thing. It's an actual thing, wooden shoes. Tick boom, incest, the game the whole family can play. Yes. Incest is an advantageous thing in fantasy universes. Don't try it in real life. That's bad. But in fantasy universes, wincest is usually the best cest, okay?
You'd think people would reconsider their choices after surviving a citywide demon attack.
The cult hasn't changed. They want control of Treviso and a return to the old ways. And if an ancient power promises just that, damn it. We were tracking a set of red Lyrian relics before you
Voice acting.
Smuggled in recently.
They enhance blood magic and can summon demons far too easily. We destroyed one
Service
and tore
guarantees
another off a
citizenship.
slaver.
We think the third's right here in Docktown.
Docktown's my home. If it's got problems and I'm here, I can track this faster than anyone in the city.
You better, girl boss, you.
This better be quick.
Yeah, put your hands on your hips.
You're coming.
You look tough like that. There you go. You look confident. Yeah. Puff out that chest.
Fire is the answer.
The relics don't
Putting that bag on your head was a serious improvement. I'm thinking of taking it off.
The last one we found, but it should still track the third.
Oh, I just noticed.
I'll get it done.
They call it Viper because he's got little dumbass eyes on his hat. Look, little eyes. He's got little eyes on his hat, making his face kind of look like a viper's mouth. That's really retarded cosplay, but still.
Ready for a
I understand now.
Stick with me.
No, I didn't want to do that. No, die, you thief!
Places where the missing relic disrupted the veil.
Of course.
Find a trail of those.
I'm not allowed to do that. I'm sorry, video game. I attempted to engage in non-accepted roleplay experiences. I should have known better. It was foolish of me to think that I had the opportunity to do something. Very dumb.
Heresy is the question. Fire is the answer.
So you live in Docktown?
My whole life. Unless I'm away on a case. Or crashing in the Fade.
God, I'm barefoot. Look at the souls. Look at the souls, Lum Lum. Lum Lum is staring right now. I know, I can feel it. Licking her little lips like, tasty toes. Weird.
Aha! The relics
The
pulling
muddy
toward the
too.
Temple of
Oh,
Andraste.
disgusting. Why? Why, chat? Why?
The demons, they...
What happened? It's locked down, sir. Keep it under control. Yes, sir.
Locked. We need another way in.
Right. On it.
I mean, we could just...
We broke into a prison. But no. The courtyard's public ground, and we can't lose the trail.
We can't just... Of course we can't. That would be silly if we could do that. No, that would be dumb.
Is this what you do for the Shadow Dragons? When you aren't with us?
Sandum, game sense Lum Lum, so bare feet for the perv. Yes. That does appear to be the most likely explanation for why that happened.
Word got out I might. It's enough
Zero,
to-
I love being barefoot. What's
If
wrong with
it
you?
doesn't get me killed.
Disgusting. Bad. And boom, Incest, the game the whole family can play. I read that one, and yes, incest is wincest. And Boog, how do you feel about Momcest? Starlight Mummy? No, it's sister only. Only sister. It's sister or nothing. Look at the sister in that recent anime, where the girl who hides her feelings in Russian, for example. She's great grill. She is a great grill that should be owned. Sister. Look at Ashley. Ashley is a great grill, okay? You just don't understand. That kind of low-level crazy, low-level quote-unquote, is exactly what you need to look for in a good grill. Little bit of,
Service guarantees citizenship.
you know, aggressive possessiveness and occasional maniacal tendencies is good. Also, look at all the dead people. Meow. You want to comment on all the dead people? You comment on the dumbest of little fucking things, but you're gonna let the oceans of dead people pass by without a comment? That's not a problem? You're gonna be like, yeah, we need to deal with these crystals over there, Rook. But a sea of dead dudes, you're like, nah, pretty normal. El Serrano, blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne, feet for the lum lum.
Demons.
Ow.
Is this the relic's work?
Demons.
It's not a coincidence.
Again, I want to point out that everyone's least favorite part of the preceding Dragon Age games is always the Fade. Everyone Jesus, did you just Cheeto my entire health bar in one fucking hit? Christ and a bike, calm down. Oh, there were more of you. Everyone's least favorite segment is always the Fade. Every time. Everyone always hates it because it's just not a very interesting place at all. And so there are usually mods specifically designed to let you either circumvent or entirely skip the Fade, because no one enjoys fighting these demons. They're boring, they're uninteresting, they don't squish when they die, they're no fun to hit, they're just bad enemies, alright? And yet this game, I seem to be majoritively fighting just demons. This game seems to be made up near universally of the parts that I would prefer to skip in every other Dragon Age game. Elsis Rana, around, titty boom. I feel like the voice actors read the script, threw up their hands and meh. Worst thing they can do is fire me, and that might be better for my career. Some of them definitely did. Look, dead people. We don't care about these dead people, though. Wow, a spellblade. Spielblade. Oh no. It's a door! It's a door made out of blue! But why, video game? But why?
Service guarantees citizenship.
Upsetty spaghetti. Oh. Neve was supposed to do something. Right, excuse me, Neve, I'll need to... I figured you'd just do it, but that would be silly. I need to click hold you into doing it, of course.
Relic. Courtyard. Back way.
What was that? It's a remnant. An echo from the Fade drawn to magical disruptions. If the relic drew it here, the voice could be a memory of the smuggler. Courtyard's quiet, fewer eyes, so you cut through here, where there's a path to the market. Follow me.
Alright, Neve, I'm following you. So, John, you missed my Super 10 Power Watch stream. Suggestions for stuff to watch. Bad Archpad. How much for Colony Ship? Your kind of game. It's an RPG, so it's probably long, so...
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
Ah, I get it. We need to do that. Okay, there you go. Here you go.
Here goes nothing.
It's probably long, so...
Alright.
It's probably be a grand, because it's a long game.
You know, I took this job.
And we should do watch-alongs. We should do watch-alongs. We can fund them like games, but they'll be, you know, lesser funds probably.
Alright, Mage Killer. Suit yourself.
The threads took care of it.
They keep trouble away. You've got to give them that.
We can watch My Little Pony together. Yes. Look, it's a separate secret. It's a secret. Secret. You, person, come up here and secret this. Yeah, we can do a little watch-alongs in the Discord thingy. Oh, it's over there. Okay, never mind then. I figured it was a secret. It wasn't. Come along. Come along, Puss in Boots.
The relic was close. Find another remnant and we might learn more.
I'm sure Fat Chat will want to watch bad stuff too, though, which is the problem. We can't let it be too easy.
Up there. Is that another remnant?
That should be no problem.
Shouldn't it?
There's always a way to get places.
Is it?
Too many people in this city.
You haven't dealt with crowds in a while.
No, and it's a lot of targets for the Venatori.
Man. But I wanted to climb there. Have you decided I can't climb that? Why? Is it because I need to climb this? No?
A lot on display. Nice target for thieves.
If a stand's not watched, there's a nasty spell on the most valuable item. And a random one, just for fun.
Of course.
Almost there. Remnants ahead.
I like that form of security. You try and pilfer something, there's a bright flash of light, suddenly, you're a woman. You can just hear a shopkeeper giggling somewhere around. You can turn into a hentai, have them gang raped as a form of punishment. Would probably be pretty discouraging for random pickpockets.
Handoff. Third bell. Late.
Bells ring when ships go in and out. Could be using them for timing, near the docks. I think our smuggler's on a deadline. The relic's pull agrees. Let's visit the docks.
You shouldn't steal from Bob over there. He's got a taste for, well, young boys, and he's also a pretty powerful mage, so, you know, you probably shouldn't. Trust me. Brian H. 1988 has been a member for 20 months. Arch, I just got 40k Rogue Trader, sans DLC in a bundle. Is it any good, and will it be confusing as hell for anyone who doesn't know the lore? No, not really. And there's usually little lore blurb pop-ups that give you context when you need it. It's a good game. I liked it.
Someone forgot to bribe the dockmaster. Still up for a walk? This isn't the only way to the docks.
Yeah, I know a quick way. Oh, I can't. Yay! Oh. I'm sorry, video game. I attempted to circumvent some of your inane walking.
Food later?
Oh, yes, please.
I think so. All right, through here.
Marksman on Streamlabs tipped $10. Having played Calvary Girls, I have to say, much better than I expected. Even watching you play this, I can feel the developers' leash strangling me to keep me on their rails. Dogma 2 was much better. Also, give this towards Rumi from My Hero Academia plus the $30 bonus. Very well. There you go. Assigned. Okay, here's one of the things. The strength of a linear story is that you can guide the players through a history in a structured pattern. No? Okay.
No. If someone thinks they know all Ducktown secrets,
this means that you can bring them through on an optimal path. An optimal path both for storytelling, for spectacle, and for keeping the player actually interested in what's going on. Going, hey, you can go this way, and then randomly going, no, you gotta go the other way, is not it. This is not taking maximum effect of it being a linear video game. If you're going to do linearity, the game you should be ripping off is honestly Call of Duty, right? The Call of Duty games, particularly like Modern Warfare 1 and 2 and so on, they did linearity very well because they understood that in a linear game experience, you've basically got to jangle a carrot in front of the player's nose constantly to keep them truly interested and invested. You've got to have high-octane action shit happening.
Not for long.
Having the player just start wandering around is not high-octane nonsense, nor is it likely to keep the player intrigued in what's going on. Because that's the thing, if you have an open world experience, you are relying on the player to amuse himself. And in many cases, the player can do that. Like, look at Kenshi, for example. Kenshi's entire gameplay is based on the player finding things to do for himself. And Kenshi is a great game in which you can do damn near anything you goddamn well please. And it's a lot of fun. That is the benefit of giving the player freedom. Baldur's Gate is kind of like a middle road where they give you a lot of freedom. A lot of freedom. Like, you want to save Shadowheart from the evil cult, but then immediately turn her back over to the evil cult to be brainwashed again? You can do that. You want to chop Karlach's head off for nothing? You can do that. You want to side with the goblins for some reason? You can do that. It gives you a tremendous amount of options, and it basically allows you to role play.
You got the fancy target.
I'm very expensive.
This game doesn't do that at all. It is a straight linear experience. Oh, I can pet a cat. That is an ugly fucking kitty. Wow, that is one of the most repulsive pussies I have seen in video game history. Can I zoom in on that? No, I can't, because the video game knows it is a repulsive pussy. Holy shit, look at that thing. Look at that thing. Its eyes are huge. Its textures are poor. It's got a square head. That is just not a very pretty pussy. And you can do that too. You can have a straight up linear experience in RPG. Now, you should make it an action RPG at that point. You should focus as much as possible on making the action engaging. And then you should have a rapid continuation of action scenarios. Shit should be happening. Oh, come the fuck on. You need me to climb down there? I can't just jump. Climb down. Well, actually, no. That's a side path. This probably leads to rewards. I'm not interested in rewards. I'm just going forward. You need the jangling keys to keep the player intrigued and interested. You need to have shit happening. You need to have cool stuff occurring. Not randomly walking through a poorly designed city with nonsensical infrastructure. I mean, look at this. You're wandering through some random-ass backstreet that it must be visited by about 5 people because it's behind a sewer grate or random ladders, and yet here, there's a little garden tree for some reason. There's a main thoroughfare for some reason that goes through a tavern. Why? Then you've got this ceiling grate thing, presumably for ventilation, but it's enormous.
Don't order the peanut butter and sausage special. The cook refuses to make it.
Who's the cook that...
See you soon.
There's a fireplace over there that's also ventilated.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Enjoying the tour?
There's random zip lines over the fucking place. Like, why are there random zip lines? Why are people traveling via zip line? The entire infrastructure makes no goddamn sense. It's like somebody was like, hey, make a fantasy city for me. Like, okay. What kind of a fantasy city do you want? I don't know. You know, magic and shit. Alright. Any more instructions?
We're getting closer.
Geometric shapes? Helsizana, the game needs the guiding booba to entice the player along the path. I think I'd prefer the guiding booba right about now.
I'm on it.
Or at least I wouldn't mind it.
The buyer. Meeting.
Right, a meeting, but where? The trail's starting to fray.
Wrong turn. Nice.
Hello there, enemies of mine. Aha! You've been frozen in place. Now feel the pain of acid in your blood and shit. You are actually feeling the pain of acid in your blood and shit. Wow. It's very unfortunate for all of you, I must say. Mouse button, 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 meow, 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 mouse button. Meow, 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 mouse button. Mouse button, mouse button, meow, 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 mouse button, mouse button, meow, 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 mouse button, mouse button, mouse button, meow, 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 mouse button, mouse button, mouse button. Die, you piece of shit. Mouse button, mouse button, meow, meow, mouse button. I played through like the entirety of games like Diablo, where you literally just like click 2 buttons the entire game, and never once did I complain. Here, I constantly feel it. Every time it makes me press the mouse button to unlock one of my abilities, I grow upset.
I wasn't going to.
Really? Because I heard there's a relic loose. With red lyrium?
How do you... Never mind. You can't say. You never can.
Rook, meet my friend Rana. At least I think we're friends.
Yes. And Rook, if you're with Nev, I take it I can trust you?
No. Why? Just
Service guarantee.
give me the no option at least. Just to be a petulant cock.
Look at that. On the same page already.
If you have anything on the relic...
I thought Templars worked against mages.
This isn't the South. I work to stop illegal magic, that's all.
You're working the case alone?
Not if you help. There's a rumor the relic trades hands tonight, and Albin Bataris is the buyer.
A Magister's son. Interesting. I should get moving.
Nev?
Yes? That... Nev? Were you saying something? Were you gonna continue that? Or did you just like saying Nev? Is that like a tick you have? Like a thing? Like you... Nev. Like, goddamn, all of these goddamn people, Nev, here around, living here in the sewers, eating our food, taking our yabs, Nev. No? Okay. We don't need your help.
Harris got it from the question. Fire is the answer.
Look, you're busy. We just got attacked, which means you won't leave until you're sure no one else is lurking around.
And you won't wait.
Nev.
What can I say? Work to do.
Where are you going?
For a walk to the spillway.
I'll catch up when I'm done.
If you say so.
Rubberleg 623. This tastes like Dustborn, and it really shouldn't. It maybe shouldn't, but
Our
it does.
Our trail is frayed, but the spillway's our best bet. Let's go.
I will discover Marksman. For a moment there, I read your name incorrectly. For the Deathclaw.
So you work with
Hate you.
Templars too?
Ron is clean and her information's good.
We cannot neglect the large reptile girls. It is amazing that the calendar has not been flooded with third-legged women. Who knows, there's still time. It'd still be better than this game. A porn parody would be more entertaining. I too would like to be playing a porn parody right now. I would enjoy playing a porn parody. Far more right now. Honestly, I would. No shit, I ain't even joking. At least it would be funny. You know? I would rather play the My Little Pony dating simulator than this. Straight up. Because at least then I could laugh at it. At least then I could have fun with it. Okay? At least then. At least then it'd be funny. Like...
A barrier.
One of Subverse's greatest weaknesses is that his gameplay gets really goddamn repetitive, really goddamn quickly. And they were apparently going to work on that in the full release. I'm looking forward to see what they were doing. By the way, of course, I'm not recommending Subverse to you, nor am I urging you to look into it, because I'm not allowed by YouTube to do any of those things. But still, the point is, that is a repetitive game, but at least it has booba. At least it gives you rewards for shooting things.
We can cut through the barrier now.
And upgrades and stuff. And it has a story that is way better than this and way funnier too. Not that I would ever recommend the game, of course, because that's against YouTube's terms of service. Because it's a mildly erotic video game. But it does have a much better storyline than this does.
Albin Bataris, your relic.
Gods rise and power with them. For the glory of Tevinter reborn.
Albin's our buyer, and a Venatori. Sounds like the cult is working for the gods.
You're supposed to wait.
Just a taste of that power.
Just a taste. Just a taste, love. Just a little bit. Wow. Wow, crystals.
He's using it now? Move! We need to get closer.
A fucking voice. He's using it now? Move.
Venatori don't need that relic.
You're here to stop me. You can't stop the Venatori.
You can't stop the Vyrantium. We've grown more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Yeah. My name Pinky and Brain. I don't even know if Pinky and Brain sounds like that. They probably don't, actually. I have grown more powerful than your tiny brain could ever possibly conceptualize. I don't know. My tiny brain can conceptualize some really big dick futa women, okay? You want to see power? That's power. The ability to bend a man over and violate him. Yeah, that's power. Even as he feels the enormous juggaluggas hitting his back, and his mind tells him that this isn't gay. Even as he feels the 5-pound futa penis ramming its way up his urethra. Oh, urethra. Jesus, that escalated quickly. I don't even know why. Holy shit. That got a lot worse than I expected, a lot quicker than I expected. I'm sorry, chat. Sometimes shit just gets worse at the weirdest of times.
Rana, here to check on me.
I wasn't expecting a fight. Or this much of a fight.
Why not?
Surprise.
You won't walk away from here.
More demons. All of them
More demons. My god. Oh, she's dead.
You won't
Oh, the
be
demons
releasing
disappeared.
any more
Nice.
demons. And you're the smuggler. I know you. You're part of the Thread Crime Syndicate. Smuggling, sure. But Red Lyrium. Working with Venatori. It's not your style.
Here they are. My son is no cultist. He was completely misled. We appreciate your help, Knight Commander. Let's go.
Nice try. The Venatori rise.
Randomly shows up. That's my son, actually. I'll be collecting him now.
Did it cost the Magister?
Watch it, Gallus, or you'll be charged.
With what? I tie something up and you undo it. Isn't this familiar?
Save the sob story. We got the smuggler. Or do you want Bataris to release her, too?
Hi, I am the
I'll
corrupt
find a
guy.
way to fix this.
Also, this is our second white male character. And guess what? He's evil, chat. Wowie, wowie, wowie. The first male character was a corrupt mayor. The second male character is a corrupt noble. I'm beginning to see some sort of patterns establishing itself here. But I can't see the patterns. The patterns are racist. Ignore the patterns. Ignore the patterns, Nevganis. He just happens to be that shade. It's okay.
If we hadn't been there, how many people would be hurt? And Bataris doesn't care.
No.
But you do.
Isn't that the rub?
So what now?
We stopped the demons. We got the relic. And the smuggler. The shadows will watch the cult. If that leads to the gods, they'll send word. It's not perfect, but count your wins. You don't always get them, especially here.
Elsa Serrana says, Lum Lum, just a taste of those delicious tippy toes. I can stop anytime I want, so give them to me. He does say that.
Was safe. From tonight's demons, anyway.
She whispers it in the night, actually.
Nev's past was coming back to haunt her. She just didn't know it yet.
Look, it's an evil white guy. In a video game. In 2024. What, is he gonna use his money, power, and privilege to do evil? Is he? It's very spicy, very unusual, very remarkable, I must say. Very unusual.
See what Nev has
Very
to
peak
say.
writing, yo. What if I don't want to see what Nev has to say? What if I don't feel like speaking to Nev right now? What if I think Nev can go screw herself? What about that? Huh? Huh? I think she can go screw herself. I think that is exactly what she should do. Oh, okay. That was a second taste of Dragon Age Veilguard. I've had enough of this game now, I think. I think I've had enough. It was one more as a desperate measure because of Devs being a dev and Buckymus being mean to him and frightening him off. Bad Dev. Bad Bucky. I have little urge to continue exploring this storyline, and I feel as if there might be other video games that might be better than this. I think this will finally be my excuse to play Vampire the Masquerade. Finally, at long last, because, you know what? I need an actual RPG to cleanse the palate after this. An actual role-playing video game of some sort. Yes. Yes, I think so. Maybe play Batman first. Do we save Vampire the Masquerade for December? Maybe. Maybe. Possibly, conceivably, possibly. Until next time, chat, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your generous donations, as always, and I will see you again tomorrow. Until then, chat, have a good day.